Aha! Today is an exciting day. It's always an exciting day, especially at Clearview Farm. Now, almost 1 week ago, we went to a fantastic micro farming workshop. And at that fantastic micro farming workshop, we were learning about the joys of hot composting.
Yes.
Yes. So,
I want some hot stuff. But not soon.
really? I think that was fantastic. You should do that more often. There we go. Well, hot composting, folks.
Yes.
Hot composting, some hot stuff. Baby, this morning. What have we got? Okay, well, before we talk about what we've got, let's talk about what we don't have. We don't currently have a thermometer, so we can't test just how hot our compost is getting. However, what we do have is eggs. Now, just for clarity, I don't think we're going to end up eating these eggs.
No.
No.
No. They're probably all right.
We're going to be heating these eggs, not eating these eggs.
Yes.
Yeah, probably not going to be very delicious if we did. So here we are. We're going to have a look at our new compost bays. Now, one of the things that I absolutely loved when we were at that workshop was when Joe was talking about how they make their compost. He sounded like a 5-star Michelin chef talking about the fantastic, meal he was about to serve to the plants. It was very, very exciting.
Yes.
And of course, we're aiming for something very similar to that in due course. So we've got here a very interesting mixture of manure. So we've got lots of different kinds of hay and bits of lucerne and things like that the animals have been munching on and then dropped. And we've got lots of alpaca magic and lots of goat poo.
Yes.
So what we're going to do is we're going to get to the point.
Kitchen scraps.
Kitchen scraps.
Kitchen scraps.
Who could forget kitchen scraps? Reduce, reuse, recycle. Stick your kitchen scraps in a big pile and make some dirt.
Yes.
That's what we do. All right. So we've got this covered up at the moment, albeit rather loosely. And what we're going to do is going to pull back. Everything's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, so that actually works really well.
Do you want me to take this and then I'll film
No,
you?
it's okay. I think we're okay.
Right.
I think we're okay. Are we okay? This is fine. So with our compost bays, what we've done is we've reduced, reused and recycled. Rach, what did we do?
So we went down to an industrial area, and lots of companies and factories had put out their pallets, mainly their broken pallets, and we went round like sort of little thieves and went and picked them up, shoved them on the back of the ute.
Like the idea of being like a community angel,
Yeah,
going around.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but yes, they were clearly being thrown out, so it was okay.
Yes.
Anyway, and then we got all these star pickets, and you just shove them down. You whack them into the ground in between the open bit, and you can make U-shaped bays. So we've got 2 U-shaped bays, and then we can have one that's ready to go and one that we're working on. So.
Yeah, and just to be clear, when we say U-shaped bays, we're talking about the letter U and not you, because we've no idea what shape you are.
So
I think that's clear.
We've got it covered as well with some chaff bags just to keep the rain out, so they doesn't get too wet. So there's a sort of science to the amount of moisture that should be in there that we're still working out. But the last time we checked, it was cooking really well, and it doesn't smell, which is amazing. So.
Which is particularly amazing based on what's inside of it.
Anyway,
All
so
right.
we're going to give these a go. So
I think so.
I think we've got to kind of pry it open, then we'll pop the eggs in.
Yeah, kind of like we're working in some sort of, smelly pizza oven. Let's give this a go.
All right, okay.
All right.
Do you want me to hold this?
Oh,
and
that's a
then...
great idea. Yeah,
All right.
thank you. So it's time for us to open up this lovely pizza oven and put something not so delicious in it. Here we go. Oh yes.
Can you see any steam yet?
And you tell what it is yet.
You're not.
What do you think?
Oh yeah, look at the steam
Yes.
coming up.
There we are. Cooking away.
You can see that.
There we go.
Oh,
Hot,
okay.
hot compost.
Can you touch it?
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
I think that's you daring me to touch something
What
that
we
is super delicious.
So I'd like to put these right near the back where it'll be really
Oh,
warm.
okay, so all the way to the back.
Because otherwise our experiment won't be as effective.
Well, there we go. Now, there's this thing about using the right tool for the right job, and in this case, yes, this shovel is the right tool for every job because it's the only one that's to hand. Here we go.
I thought you were going to use the pitchfork.
That's a great idea. So now it's time to delve into the compost pile with our pitchfork, open up a gap enough for 3 eggs, and we shall begin to cook them. Look at that.
Wow, that's a lot of steam.
Whew.
Okay. Do
Right.
you want to pop it in, Dale?
Oh, thank you. Here we are.
Right.
Oh, here we are. Standing on disgusting things. Wow, that is hot.
How are we going to get them back out? Do we need a stick or something?
I think I'll use nature's
Are you
grippers.
going to dig it out?
I'm going to dig it out.
Okay.
I'm going to dig it out.
So you got to cover it back
Got to
over
cover
there.
it back up before we lose the heat. Oh, that's a good healthy squelching
It certainly is.
sound. Here we are. And back in. So here we go. We're about to stick our hands into the compost approximately 40 minutes after we put it in here in the first place. So probably the longest anyone in history might have waited for a boiled egg. Let's see how we go. Now, can we remember where we put it? No! So let's dig in! Delicious. Now, let's see. If I were a disgusting egg, where would I hide? Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. That wasn't too bad now, was it? Ooh. Oh yeah.
Do you reckon it's hard?
Hmm.
Where are you going to crack it?
Probably here. What do you
Okay.
reckon? Want to do it?
You can do it. You're wearing gloves.
I'm wearing gloves. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's kind of. Is it
it's
soft
almost
boiled?
perfect. Yeah, it's like
Soft boiled.
it's like the way that I like it. All over me. Let's cover it back
Cover
up.
it back up and try it for a bit longer. Nice one.
Well, now is the time, folks. The time to see exactly where our egg is at, because the day has kind of gotten away from us. Do you know it's been in there for 9 hours? Quite possibly the slowest cooking boiled egg we've ever heard of in our lives. Let's have a look. Oh, oh man. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh. Featuring rich aroma and the amazing band of singers. Right, so shall I crack it with a spoon?
Yeah,
and a
but do you want
sieve?
it washed or do you want it? Okay, we'll just go ahead.
Well, let's see where it's at.
Okay,
There's probably not really much point in using this spoon at this stage.
probably not.
Oh, folks, apparently 9 hours is not enough.
It's sort of.
Joe, our compost is more tepid than it is hot. That's not your fault. That's ours. We're working
Well,
on
Joe
it.
said it would hit 60 degrees,
Well, you know,
which
so
is
it's
not
more
quite
like
not quite boiling.
it's like sous vide sewage, really, isn't it?
really?
There we go. Should have worked in
Do
marketing.
you want to try and crack open the other one, or do you feel like we've covered that experiment?
Well, let's have a look. We're in for a penny, in for a dirty pound.
All right, okay, let's do it.
Oh,
Oh. So it was semi-cooked, wasn't it?
well,
Semi-cooked.
semi-cooked.
Yeah.
I would say the first one was probably the most cooked. I think what we did It was like Australian insulation, you know. It let all the heat out the moment that we cracked open the dirty window. Yeah. So, pretty impressive. Well, what did we learn? We learned a few things. One, our compost is not hot enough to properly boil an egg at this point in time. It did, however, cook it a little bit. So it's not so much been a failure as it has been an awesome success in learning. And what an amazing smell we've discovered.